Wimp hung up on me.
Wait a second. Does that mean it's over? Does that mean there's nothing we can do?
Are you kidding, Wanda? If they want to fight, we'll give them a fight. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you just lady, you want more than a piece of paper? Try this on for size.
I need to talk to you, Vicky.
Clint and I have made it very clear that you are not welcome in this house. I would like you to leave.
I am not going anywhere. Not until I've had my say.
How can you possibly think that we have anything to say to one another after everything you've done?
After what I've done?
Yes, everything that you've brought on yourself.
I had a loving son. A son who respected me and believed in me. And now you have turned him against me, Vicky.
I told him the truth, Maria.
Truth? You want to hear the truth? The truth is, you think you're better than everyone. That's why you find it so easy to sit by and judge me.
I have tried so hard not to judge you, Maria, but you don't let up, do you? You've made life miserable for Cord, for Tina. You've threatened me and you've threatened my children. Well, no more. I refuse to allow you to vent your spleen against me or my family any longer.
Vicky, it is very important that you listen to me. I want you to do me a favor. No, I take that back. I demand that you do me a favor. You can make up for all the damage that you've done.
That I have done?
I said, listen to me. I want you to call Rafe Garrettson and tell him that you have made a terrible mistake.
We've been all through this, Maria, and the answer is no.
No, I want you to tell him that you were angry, that you did things to hurt me, and that you realize the consequences, and you want to set things straight.
You broke the law, Maria. You broke the law when you decided to become involved with Allison Perkins.
You should be grateful. She's the one who kidnapped your daughter. I'm the one who told that poor mixed-up girl to bring Jessica back to you.
You made her come back. You made her bring her back dressed up as Nikki Smith so that everyone would think that I had kidnapped my own daughter.
Shut up, Vicky.
No, you shut up. And you listen to me for once. You put the wig and the dress in the trunk of my car. You did it, Maria. You did everything, not me. You. And now that everyone knows the truth about you, I am not about to lie to protect you.
Oh, all you care about is your precious reputation.
There is absolutely no talking to you. If you don't get out of my house right now, I shall have Heron throw you out.
You don't understand. I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you your last chance, Vicky, and that's what this is, because unless you change your story and tell the police to drop their charges against me, your family is going to have to live with your decision, and I really am not sure that you will face up to what could happen.
Is that a threat?
Take it any way you like.
I asked you a question. Are you threatening me?
You'll take a check.
Well, of course, Mr. Holden.
Great. Well, you just have that bracelet gift wrap, leave it off at the front desk. I'll have a check waiting there for you.
May I say, I hope it brings nothing but joy.
Thank you.
Thanks. Oh, boy, joy is an understatement. Oh, Max, I think we should get in more arguments.
Lee? It's not for you. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. I bought it for a friend who's been real down on herself these last few months. She's about to go through a divorce, and I just wanted her to know that someone cares.
You did?
You're not angry, are you?
Oh, no, Max. I mean, why should I be angry? Why should I be angry at the fact that you buy a diamond bracelet for Tina Roberts?
Wait, I never said it.
No, you don't have to say it. I mean, that's the one you've been pining over all these months, isn't it?
Lee, you've got this whole thing all wrong.
No, Max, you know what? I think I got it right. No, I don't know what you've gone through with Tina, but I know what you've gone through with me. And you needed money for the Holden Towers, and did Tina give it to you? No, I did. You wanted it for me. Oh, Lee, come on, we can be partners. Lee, we can turn this world upside down, right?
And I meant every word of it.
You meant every word of it so that you could get my money. I hope you had a big laugh when you signed the deed. I hope you had a big joke on me.
Oh, just stop this, would you? You went into this arrangement with both eyes open. We both knew we were mixing business with pleasure. You wanted it just as much as I did.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were going to use me.
I didn't use you.
I just saw the proof. You used my money to buy the hotel so you could use the interest on Tina Roberts.
Will you keep it down? Now, we could talk about this quietly and calmly if you would just
If I would just what, Max? What? If I could be the silent partner so you could walk all over me? Grow up. Boy, look at you, yeah. You want to be the big man so you can impress Tina, right? Great. Good luck. Do it on your own.
Thank you for taking the time to see me, John.
Oh, no problem, Tom. Ed filled me in on the details of your case before he left town. Did you have any luck in Nevada?
Yeah, I saw the guy Ed put me in touch with. His name's Sutton. He didn't want to talk much, but I finally got him to admit that he checked Carol out of the hospital in Carson City.
Well, according to Ed, she checked out before the doctors were ready to release her.
When he got her out, he took her from there to Sparks, Nevada.
I take it you went to Sparks and checked around?
Yeah, I looked in that hospital. They're world-renowned for their reconstructive surgery there, so I thought, Carol, having had very serious damage done to her in that automobile accident, I thought I'd find something there, but no. There's no record of anyone named Carol Dennison ever being checked into that hospital. Just when I thought I had a lead, boom, dead end.
Oh, wait a minute, Tom. You may have done better than you think.
In what way?
Well, if that center specializes in reconstructive surgery, maybe Carol was admitted under a pseudonym.
Oh. New face, new name, new life, huh?
Exactly. It's going to make our job tougher. She could have picked any name in the book, though.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to stop now. Besides, it might be easier with the three of us.
You mean the three of us, Cassie?
No, Cassie, my daughter. I've kept enough secrets from Mary Lynn. Now I'm back in town. I'm going to tell her that I'm looking for her mother. So if she wants to help me search for her, and maybe the search will bring Mary Lynn and myself back together, and I'll be able to face Carol.
Yeah. Tom, keep in mind, it won't be the old Carol you'll be facing. It'll be a new woman with a whole new name and a new identity. Are you sure you're ready to find her?
I've got to. Until this business is solved, John, I'm just not going to have my daughter's respect. That is one thing I cannot live without.
This hotel is as much yours as it is, mine. You are needed here.
Look, would you get this through your arrogant head? I am not interested in being needed by a hotel. I put my money in this with you because I thought I was going to get more than just the bottom line, Max.
Hey, why are you getting so upset about a stupid little bracelet?
It's not about the bracelet. It's the fact that you take from me and you give to somebody else.
Oh, wait, come on. I don't recall us exchanging engagement rings. I don't recall me asking you to make me the center of your universe. From what I remember, you were afraid I was going to get too involved.
Oh, okay, right. That's fine. This is all about money, isn't it, Max? Just about money. Our relationship is only about that. Fine. I take mine back.
Wait, no. No, you can't do that.
Oh, I can't? Well, as I can see it, you can spend the money on a little diamond bracelet. You don't need my money to run this hotel.
Lee, the Holden Towers is just about to take off. We are about to become the finest hotel on the Eastern Seaboard. Hey, this was the dream we both had, remember? You and me?
Yeah. Some dreams don't work out, do they?
You can't do this. We are in this together. We made a deal.
Oh, God, Max, you are so naive. This deal is dead.
Lee, you're getting all upset. Now, we'll just go up to my suite. We'll have a little drink. We will talk about
look.
this. Come on.
Read my lips. D-E-A-D.
Lee, you cannot...
You can't do this.
Tell your men to back off now. Listen, pal. Look, you're not the only person who can throw his weight around, all right? Now, you tell them to back off. Okay, hold it, Jimmy.
Won't do any good. Install all you want. This place is coming down. Now, do you want to do it the hard way?
The legal way, and you and your sledgehammer asking for serious problems.
Not according to Commissioner Payne.
Oh, no, not another piece of paper. Why don't you give me the piece of paper? I'll use it to drain the fat off the French fries.
Just read it.
I'm no lawyer, of course, but even I can read. It says that I am authorized to demolish said property tonight.
No, Judith. Judith, tell me what he's saying is bull, please.
Wanda, I wish I could, but it's got the proper authorizations and signatures.
No, you can't let them do this.
Please, this is not just a diner. This is not just a business. This is not just a building. Please, this is my line.
Wanda.
You make them understand that this is my line.
Wanda, don't give up. We haven't.
You see the lady a lot of grief if you just get out and let me and my men do our job.
Well, we have a job to do, too, here. We're not going to let you destroy what it's taken Wanda and her neighbors a lifetime to build up. That's why I'm going to want you to get out every slip of authorization you have and go through it with me right now.
Oh, man, I don't have all night.
Well, I do. Mrs. Sanders and I know what needs to be done here. Don't we, Judith?
Listen, you just dry your tears, Wanda, and get out of here, okay?
Oh, sure, I'll get out of here. Just let them come in here and wreck the whole place.
We can stop them. We can stop them. But we can't do it by ourselves. So, listen, you go get your neighbors and all your regular customers, okay? And you get them back here as soon as you can. All right?
Why would I do that?
Wanda, you just do it. If you want to save the diner, this is your last chance. Come on.
I
promise you we're going to take care of it.
Okay, I cannot stand this anymore. I just cannot stand this. No more, that's all.
You're only making it harder, but that's how you want it.
Threat? How can I be a threat to you? You are the great Victoria Lord Buchanan. I am just some insignificant creature.
I never knew till now how truly disturbed you are.
You know, it won't be long before Cord and Clint forgive me because they're going to know that everything I have done out of love. And very soon, Vicky, all of the wicked things that you have said about me are going to come back against you.
Get out of my house.
Karen, where's Vicky?
I'm here.
Look, Vicky, everybody has gone to the festival, so why don't you and I drive there together?
That's fine by me. Make sure Mrs. Roberts knows the way out of this house.
Well, aren't you just one big happy family on the way to some festival? I'll bet even the servants are included in all the fun.
Most of the servants have the night off. Wait a minute. Get in here. I want to know what you are doing here. What you are really doing here.
Thinking about it.
I talked to Kate. Oh, that got your interest, didn't it? You see, I went over there all ready to confront your future daughter-in-law. And what did I find out? Well, it seems that this whole scenario about Cord and Kate suing me for full custody of Al, it seems it's all a crock.
Perhaps they changed their minds.
Perhaps it was never in their minds. Perhaps it was only in your malicious mind to do that. But you know what I want to know is why? I mean, didn't you realize that I would be so upset that I would just rush right over to the lab to confront Kate?
You know, what you do with your time really doesn't concern me, Tina. I just know that I have more important things to do than sit here with you.
Oh, you wait just a minute here.
Tina, I'm only going to tell you this once. Let go.
What's the perfume you're wearing?
What?
I said, the perfume. What is it called?
Forbidden. And you can get it at Logan's department store.
So where were you? Last night at 8 o'clock, huh? Because you know what happened? Somebody knocked me out, chloroformed me, and tried to use my car to run over Vicky. And they just happened to be wearing the same perfume that you are. So where were you last night at 8 o'clock?
I don't have to answer to you.
Are you so hungry for revenge that you would actually knock me out and try to use my car to hurt Vicky?
And you are so desperate, you think you can hold on to Cord by making me look bad in his eyes.
Oh, no, honey, you did that all on your own.
Oh, no. No. Vicky has poisoned his mind against me, just like you are trying to do right now. Well, you know what? I am stronger than both of you. So you just fabricate your stories about perfume and chloroform. Go ahead, try and put all the blame on me, because I can take it.
I don't see an inspection sheet.
I already showed you 2 of them.
No. I need to see this month's, the one with the seal and stamp from the county clerk.
Okay.
Here's Johnny! You want the waterfront? Okay, Mr. Sledgehammer. Come on, okay. Let's see how tough you are now. Waterfront.
This is democracy.
All right, here we are. Okay, Mr. Tough Guy. All right. Okay, Judith, we did good. Come on in. Okay.
I want some of you people over there at the front, and some of you people go check the back door, see if it's secured.
Okay, and I'm gonna guard the counter by myself. You shoot this crazy if you want, but I will not allow you to put your paws on any of my stuff.
If you think this is going to stop a court order...
Hey, don't tell me. You tell General Patton.
All of you people here with the signs, you stay up front. I want all the passers-by to see what we're doing here. And the other people, you sit down and you stay sitting, no matter what this gentleman and his Cossacks try to do.
All right, you're doing great, partner. You're doing great.
You're violating the law, lady.
Listen, my ignorant friend, you may have a piece of paper, but we have the spirit of the law. And we're not moving till tomorrow morning.
Okay, do this.
What? And then what? See, I'm going to go down to City Hall and find somebody with guts and clout who's going to listen to this story.
All right.
Okay.
You're up against, lady.
I know exactly what I'm up against, and the big, powerful family of Landview is not going to be any match for people who are honest and decent and who deserve this place, right?
That's right.
You can tell your boss that he's not getting his way this time, because we're not moving. We're staying here. Wanda and her friends are staying right here.
Okay. You want to fight, you're going to get one. Yeah. But when I bring in the bulldozers, don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, fine. You bring it.
Bring on your bulldozers.
Democracy, huh? You can have it.
I would have given Steve more notice, but I just couldn't wait to get started. Here, let's sit down and you can tell me exactly what you want me to do first. Lee, you still want me to work for you, don't you?
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, sure I do.
You don't seem very excited about it. Are you having second thoughts?
Oh, no, it's not that. Oh, I just had it out with Max.
Oh, Lee, I'm just...
Oh, God, I feel that...
Well, you haven't told me much about your relationship with Max, but I've seen the way he looks at you.
Yeah. He always gets that look in his eye when he smells money. God, that's all he was after me for. That's it. I was just an easy touch for him.
I know you're angry, but once the anger passes, you'll work things out.
Oh, no. It's much different. I mean, you care about Rick, and it's really worth fighting for, but... Oh, all Max was this mistake, and I just want to forget him.
If you care about him, he's not a mistake.
Yeah. How'd you get so smart about men?
A very wise woman named Lee Halpern told me that you can't depend on a man to solve your problems.
Oh.
No matter how much you love him, you have to stand on your own and respect yourself first. And if the man can rise to the challenge, he's worth it. And if not, good riddance.
Well, that's what I get for dishing out my own advice.
It's good advice, Lee, and if it works for me, I know it'll work for you.
Oh, boy, I must have done something right to get you in my life. You know what?
What?
You sort of strike me as a cactus flower.
A cactus flower?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has ever called me that before.
Yeah, well, you know what you are? You're sort of sweet, but then I pick up this toughness, this strength about you. It's okay, Tom. You can hold her.
She's so fragile, Carol. I'm afraid she'll break.
Oh, our beautiful baby is tougher than you think. A regular cactus flower. That's what you are, Millie.
Cactus flower. I like that. enlightening.
Oh, hello, Tom. Mary Lynn's been telling me that you went to Carson City.
That's right. Have you ever been there?
Huh, I think I was there once a really long time ago.
Well, Dad, now that you've gotten your business out of the way, why don't you join us?
Well, actually, sweetheart, I have a little more business to take care of. If you'll excuse me.
Dad? I thought he stopped by to tell me about his trip.
Yeah, I would have really liked to hear about that trip. Well, look, you've got a lot to do. Let's get going.
Let me guess, you're going to show me my new desk, my nameplate, and where the paper clips go.
No. Now, first things first, I'm going to take you shopping.
Shopping? Lee, I thought we were supposed to be working together.
Well, we are working together, but if you're going to be my assistant, you have to look sharp. We are going to go to the best boutiques, and I'm going to dress you up in something not too frilly, not too sophisticated, but very tailored. Now that I have you on the payroll, everything's going to be perfect.
Oh, it will. I just know it.
Let's get going.
Okay, go on.
John, you may be right about the names. If Carol changed her face and her name, she could have a whole new identity.
Joe, that's exactly right, Tom. Listen, I was just calling in some favors to see if I could get a list of patients who are at the Sparks Trauma Center at the same time as your wife.
Well, look, I'm going to make your life a little easier for you. There's only one name to check on. How long do you suppose it'll take you?
Well, it depends on how lucky we are. What's the name?
Halpern. Lee Halpern.
Gates, don't you? Brings out the high school kid in me.
You make it sound like we've never met before.
Well, we've met, we've talked, but this is a little different.
It doesn't have to be.
I'd like it to be. Look, our table isn't going to be ready for another half hour. Why don't we sit here? I would just like to show you a terrific time tonight.
Well, I'm having a terrific time. Being with you is the best time I've had since I came to town.
Yeah, we have had our moments, haven't we?
Starting with the first moment that we met. I was barely off the plane and you were rescuing my bags from a thief.
Well, that's true, but to be honest with you, I'm not really cut out for hero material. I kind of like the quiet life.
You want to know something? So do I.
Oh, come on. Your life's full of adventure. You've lived all over the world. You've been a designer and a dancer.
Yes, I know. I'm also my father's daughter. I'm a born rancher. I'm used to being up at the crack of dawn, riding the horses, overlooking livestock, coming back and going to bed very early, listening to the nightingales in the trees.
They have nightingales in Argentina, too?
You know, Argentina and Texas aren't so very different.
If you loved it so much, why did you leave it all behind?
Well, when my father died, the government seized our ranch.
Well, you couldn't have found another ranch?
Yes, I probably could. Maybe I will. But what about you? You left a ranch in Texas. Do you ever think about going back?
Yeah, not a day passes when I don't think about getting a nice piece of land and starting all over. Well, who knows? Maybe someday we'll both find our true loves again, huh?
Yes.
Oh, no, now I said something wrong.
No.
Gabrielle, there's something that you're not telling me. You have not stayed here in Landview just because it's hard to go home.
Steve, could we change the subject?
Look, you say that I'm your friend. Why don't you trust me? If you're in some kind of trouble, I would love to help you out.
Steve.
Look, okay, I said I'm not hero material, but Gabrielle, in your case, I would love to make an exception. Now, please, what is it? What is wrong?
I picked up some sweaters for the boys in case it gets cool later on.
Come on, hon. We're late already. We've got to get to the festival. Maybe you ought to go without me.
What did Maria say to you?
She shouldn't have to say anything. Vicky, I tell you, that woman is so evil and twisted. I really think she's capable of anything.
She dredged up all the pain of the divorce, is that it?
No, that's not it.
Well, hon, whatever it is, let's not give her the satisfaction of ruining our evening, all right? Come on, you know the kids aren't going to have half as much fun without you.
Yeah, but I'm just worried that I'm going to drag everybody else down to my level.
You're not going to. Let's go. I'll tell you what, if you feel like talking, you can tell me everything she's done this time.
Look, maybe I better get a blanket for Al, okay?
No, Kim has one. I'm going to double lock the front door tonight. I've already told Heron he could have the night off.
Vicky, hi. I sorry I didn't call before I came by.
It's all right, you never do.
Yeah, I need to talk to Tina.
Oh, but we were, just on our way out.
Tina, please, this is important.
Al for me, okay?
I will, hon.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
I didn't know I'd be keeping you from a family outing.
Well, that's all right. You said it's important, so come on in.
Well, it is important to me. When I came by this morning, you just had one of the worst experiences of your life.
Oh, but you were so sweet. And you know what? I cannot wait for these self-defense lessons you're going to give me.
Well, by the time I'm through with you, you're going to be a black belt.
Oh, great. I love black belts. They go with everything.
You always make fun of yourself, don't you? I think I know why.
Why?
Because you think nobody likes you the way you are? That's what I wanted to say. When you came by the other day with Al, I practically pushed you out the door.
Well, I understand why. I mean, as usual, my timing was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't come here to talk about that. I'm concerned about you.
Well, as you can see, I'm perfectly fine after the attack. Well, physically, anyway.
And what about everything else? I know the scars don't show, but I know they're there.
You mean Cord?
Yeah.
Well, the divorce has been very hard, but every day it gets a little easier.
I'm glad. But even the strongest person needs help. I don't want you to get me wrong. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to catch you on the rebound. But I can't forget how I feel about you. And how I happen to think you feel about me.
Max.
You can't look me in the eye and say that there's no heat between us. No sparks.
I'd be a liar if I denied that. But right now...
I told you, I'm not going to make this hard on you. I'm sorry. What I really came by to do was to tell you how important you are to me.
Max, what did you do?
Well, let's just call it a token of my esteem.
Oh, you are so sweet. You're so wonderful.
Take it.
You shouldn't have, and I really can't accept it.
Tina, you love presents. Don't try to give me this noble act. Take it. Open it up. Girl after my own heart. Greed always wins out. No wonder I'm nuts about you.
Now, are you sure? I mean, before I read...
No string. You don't even have to send me a thank you note.
Oh, Max. It's gorgeous.
Put it on your arm. It was made for you.
Oh, Max.
Like I said, no strings. Just something from one friend to another. See you around.
What a lovely taste you have. I know Vicky is going to be very touched by this beautiful birthday gift.
Fast?
You said you needed it right away.
You're right. Well, this says a woman named Lee Halpern was admitted as a patient to Sparks in 1970.
Oh, look at the date, Tom.
That is the same date that Sutton signed Carol out of the Carson City Hospital.
Exactly.
Well, that could be a coincidence.
Yeah, well, I got more than just a name. You recognize that picture?
That is Carol. That picture was taken just before we broke up.
Well, brace yourself, Tom. That one was taken just a few months after a patient named Lee Halpern was admitted for treatment.
One and the same.
Okay, somebody tap another keg. We won one for the little guy.
Yay for our side. Listen, don't enjoy the victory too much. We won a battle, but the war's hardly anywhere near over.
Well,
That's right. I'm afraid she's right, folks. We may have kept the dogs away for tonight, but once Charles Sanders finds out about this, I'm afraid he'll hit back and twice as hard.
And that's when I go down to City Hall, sit on the steps, and get a restraining order against the 21st Century Corporation.
Hi, Johnny. Listen, you know that you're always welcome here, but this time we're having a private party, if you don't mind.
Party's over, Wanda.
No.
We're looking for Judith Sanders and Jeffrey McGrath.
No, they're not here.
I'm Judith Sanders.
What's the problem, officer?
Oh, no problem. You're under arrest.
What? You can't do this.
Don't worry. We've got a pair for you, too.
What's going on here? What is going on here? Wait a second. You can't just come in here. You can't arrest my lawyers. You can't do that.
The judge will explain it all in the morning, Wanda.
In the morning?
That's right. Tonight you're the guests of the city jail.
You can't do that. You can't arrest my lawyers.
What are you doing?
No. Please.
What is it? Will you listen?
Look, I've just had the most lovely dinner with your brother, so don't spoil it with one of your schemes.
I only figured I'd warn you in advance.
How many times do I have to tell you this? I don't care about a missing fortune. If perhaps I just forget about the whole thing, the money, the watch, and everything, it'll just go away.
Hold on. This hotel is about to crash down around me if I don't find some money. A lot of money.
Max, if it came from my father's drug money, then I don't want to have anything to do with it. And if you had an ounce of integrity, then you just leave it to Rollo or whoever is desperate to find it.
Look at me. I'm the one that's desperate here. I have, for once in my life, found something worth fighting for, and I'm not going to lose it. Do you ever stop and think maybe this money belongs to me? I mean, maybe some of it came from your father's drug dealings, but your father was ripping off Don Alonzo for everything he had. That means he was ripping me off because that ranch was supposed to be mine.
You do anything to justify your greed, Max.
I am just trying to show you that everything is not just black and white. Money is money. I can use it for good. I can send a portion to Don Alonzo's estate, and I can use the rest to save this hotel.
You mean to save yourself, don't you?
Oh, don't give me your righteous act now. That money was used to send you through the best schools in Europe. It made you what you are today, and now I need it to help me. Look, if you don't want to help out, that's just fine. I'll do it on my own.
Max, where are you going?
doing?
To talk to Kate Sanders.
Kate, what on earth does she have to do with this?
4 years ago, your father was in Landry. I figured he was dealing with drugs. That means he was dealing with Kate's brother, Jamie.
I'm begging you, Max, please don't bring anyone else into this.
Oh, yeah? You got any better ideas? Until I figure out what the rest of those numbers etched on that watch mean, I've got to start somewhere. So long, Gabby.
The deadliest of all contact poisons. 1 drop of marginotoxicol will kill in a matter of minutes. Tina, how diabolical of you. And she's your own sister.
Forget it, Max. You're a day too late and $1 million too short. All right. You better watch out. Tom? Well, why don't you just come in?
Surely we don't have to stand on ceremony after all we've been through together now, do we? Look at that. Look familiar.
Who is this woman?
Now that is the $64,000 question. Why don't you admit who you really are?
Drinking or something, Tom? I mean, you come barging in here, you're waving this photograph, demanding to know who I am, as if my identity is some sort of mystery?
It's not a mystery any longer. I must say, you sure fooled me. You know, Mary Lynn said all along that I was going overboard where you were concerned, and for a while there I thought she might be right. But then I realized that I think subconsciously I've known all along that it was you.
My name is Lee Halpern. I know nothing about this woman, and I know nothing about your paranoid subconscious.
That is a photograph of Carol Harper Dennison, my ex-wife. And you, lady, are Carol Harper Dennison, my ex-wife.
All right. I put drops of poison on Vicky's birthday earrings and replaced them where I found them. I hid the book on poisons in the diaper bag, and I've left no fingerprints. I came with my bag, and I've got that. So I've covered everything. Now I just have to get out of the house.
Harry, hold on a minute. I better get a sweater for Al. I'll be right back.
Yes, I'm fine.
They weren't rough with you.
No.
Mrs. Saunders and Mr. McGrath surrendered peacefully, sir. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Officer Smith. Thank you. Sure.
Wielding your influence, Mr. District Attorney?
Well, you're damn right. And it's only my position that enabled me to swing bail for you at this time of night. Now, do you care to explain yourself? The sight of you being booked like a common criminal is a bit much.
I thought it was rather interesting. A common criminal is something I haven't been in my life.
You don't sound very repentant.
Herb, I didn't rob a jewelry store. I was just in a peaceful demonstration trying to save Wanda's diner, and I was very proud of her neighbors and her customers who came in and helped.
Judith, the 60s are over. Sit-ins are a thing of the past.
Oh, yeah, but they're very effective.
Perhaps, but lawyers don't resort to these tactics until they've tried every other option.
Herb,
A man with a sledgehammer came in and crushed Wanda's counter. Now, he didn't think of tactics or options or the fact that this is a democracy and we did not have time for legal moves.
A wrecking crew showed up there at 6:30 in the evening.
Yes, Charles is playing dirty and he's got the commissioner snuggled in his pocket. We did not have time to think about legal maneuvers.
Well, I can see that, but couldn't you have just directed a sit-in rather than participate in it?
Why are you so angry?
Because you have a record now. It could damage your career.
The hell with my career? If a whole neighborhood is being devastated and your friend Wanda's livelihood is being destroyed?
I care about all that. Don't you know I care about that? But I love you, and I worry about... What if a fight had broken out and you were hurt?
Oh, please.
Wait a minute. What if you ran for office and somebody brought this up?
I don't want to discuss this anymore. It reminds me of my ex-husband who was only concerned about image and never truth. Jeffrey.
You okay?
Sure.
Oh, I am great. I cannot wait till this hits the paper, partner. This is great publicity. Better than we could have bought.
I know.
I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself. I'm afraid we on the force haven't been having as much fun.
I'm sure you haven't, Rafe.
Now, Judith, as I understand it, the foreman of the construction crew did show you all the necessary legal documents.
He did, yes.
But I am certain if you check into the commissioner's of buildings bank accounts, you'll find a large deposit. Maybe he can't explain it, but I bet Charles Sanders could.
Wait a minute. If you're suggesting that Charles bribed him, I think that's going too far. And now that Herb has posted the bail, I think we should just get out of here.
Bail's been posted for you, Judith. Only.
That's right. A hotshot's on his own.
Heron? Heron, come up to the nursery, please. Heron?
Yes, what is it, Mrs. Roberts?
Heron, just come in here and smell, okay? And tell me what you smell, please.
I'm afraid I don't smell anything in particular, madam.
What, no perfume? No real sweet smell?
No, but then, I've been fighting summer allergies all day. Mind if I ask why?
It's Maria Roberts. That's her perfume. I would know it anywhere. That means she's been in this room. Maybe she's even still here.
There's no one in here, madam.
Okay, well, maybe she left this room. But what if she's somewhere else in the house?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Roberts, but I don't understand.
Heron, she is a very evil woman. And right now, I tell you, she's scheming something to really hurt Vicky or me. Come on, we got to check the rest of the house before we leave. Come on.
My, you have really lost it, Tom.
Have I? The game is up, Carol. The reaction on your face when you saw that photograph gave you away. Of course, you've had a little while to recover, haven't you? So the polish is coming back now.
Oh, boy, this is really... If this weren't so ludicrous, this would really be hysterical. I mean, the only reason I haven't called the police and had you hauled out of here is because of my fondness for Mary Lynn.
Your fondness for Mary Lynn. You didn't give a damn about her when she was a baby. And you're only using her now to get back at me, aren't you?
You know, Tom, excuse me, I was wrong. This is so ludicrous. This really is hysterical.
Yeah, sure, and you've been laughing for months, but the joke is over, dear lady. And so is your damn game.
No, I'm sorry, Tom. The only game that's being played here is yours. I mean, really, instead of calling the police, I think I should really call the men in the white coats. I mean, this doesn't even look anything like me.
Well, you're right, it doesn't, does it now, huh? And you know why? Because your face was very badly smashed in an automobile accident in Carson City in 1970, after which you went to Sparks, Nevada for reconstructive surgery. And then you came up with a whole new name to go with the new face. Not too damn bad you couldn't change your personality, isn't it? I'll give you this. You covered your tracks very well.
My name is Lee Halpern, and I've never been to Sparks, Nevada.
Well, you ought to do yourself a favor and go to the trauma center there, because they have your medical case on file. Plus 2 photographs. The one you have there and that one. You going to tell me that is not you?
No, this isn't me. This is somebody who looks like me.
Please, Carol. You know, a little while ago, I overheard you tell Mary Lynn she was your special cactus flower. And that took me back 17 years, just before I left you, when you told me you thought Mary Lynn had the strength of a cactus flower. Now that is not coincidence. It's funny, when I look in your eyes now, it's so obvious who you are. I'll tell you something else that clears it. Something else up, too. Ever since you came to Landview, we've had several discussions, isn't that right? But you've never looked me square in the eye, have you? Because you're afraid I'd recognize you. Well, I think somehow I did. Because right down deep inside, I've known it was you all along.
Oh, you are absolutely crazy. You are a lunatic.
Carol. You are Carol. Damn it. Admit it. You are Carol.
Oh, no, she's not here either.
Yeah, no, Mrs. Roberts, you know, if you're this upset about the possibility of Maria Roberts being in the house, perhaps we should call the police.
No, she's just going to lie about it, or she'll tell him I made it up or something. Look, but I really think we ought to alert the security staff, because I just remembered. I'm sure she heard Vicky and I say that we were going to be out all evening, and that most of the servants had the night off, too.